Tell us your story, your entrepreneurial story. How did this Paint the Towne start? I knew it, 12 years ago?
About.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what was the inspiration?
I actually did not go to school for business. I went to school to be a teacher. I taught second grade for several years here in Wichita. And when I started having kids, I went on maternity leave. And we moved down to San Antonio for a few years. And while we were down there, it seems like, those coastal areas get all the cool stuff first, I saw this little place down there and it wasn't really booming then, the whole paint and sip industry. And I was like, this is so cool. And we don't have this at home. I got to bring this back. So when I moved back home, instead of going back to teaching, it was perfect for me because it was kind of a part-time job. And I don't know why I thought I could start a business. In my mind, I was just like, what's the big deal? Let's rent a place, let's throw some stuff in there and let's get this to going. And I did. And, it just kind of slowly snowballed into like getting bigger and bigger and then more locations. And, I'm just still doing it, which I love it. I love being around people. I just love hosting people and being around people, entertaining people. So I've just never really left because I always thought, I'll just do this while my kids are young.
Mm-hmm.
I can go to their baseball games and that kind of thing. And then, once they get a little older, I'll go back to teaching. And I mean, I really still am teaching. And, I built this like group of people around me that I like to work with. And it's just fun, And so here I am still doing it.
I'm sure you've had several competitors come in the market. How did you get scared, or did you course correct, or did you just do your thing?
Yeah, I mean, of course I got scared. I think everybody kind of is just like, what's going on? Got to keep my eyes on, the competition. I guess I just don't worry about it too much because some people have kind of come and gone. There's people that'll try to rip you off. There's the internet nowadays. Like I guess I've always just been not really concerned with it because I always feel like if they're coming after me for ideas or they're trying to copy me or do the same thing I'm doing, like I'm in a better place. I can always come up with new ideas, So I just you got to keep your eyes on it, see what they're doing. I remember when I first started, I was so nervous I didn't know anything about business. So I'm just in my mind trying to do what makes sense. How do I know how to be the best, what people like, what people don't like? I went on Google to all these competitors' places and just read, what do people complain about the most?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be the best at that. And so that's how I kind of tried to start doing things.
Nice.
What I knew was the right way. I had no formal business training, but I'm like, I do know what people do online. They complain. And so I thought, they're giving me all this free information just in, those Yelp and Google reviews. They're telling me what they don't like. Well, I'm going to be the best at that. So it just kind of my informal thoughts of how to do what I know best,
That's a beautiful thing. Yeah. That's true entrepreneurship. I mean, customers will tell you what they want and don't want.
Exactly.
It's a pretty simple concept.
Right.